Hi everyone, hope you all are good. So, we are going to start with grade 10 maths. So, we are working on the chapter angles. You can find these topics on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Then scroll down to grade 10 maths. Click on view all lessons. And we are on the third chapter 5, that is angles. Got it? So the topic we're going to start is find measures of complementary, supplementary, vertical and adjacent angles. So you can find all the topics on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password. Then you have to select grade 10. We click on view all lessons and we are working on chapter 5, that is angles. Got it? So let me write down the topic name. We'll start then. The topic name is find measures of complementary, supplementary. Find measures of complementary, supplementary, vertical and adjacent angles. Okay, let's start with examples. So, okay, what is the value of angle B? Okay, the complete angle is 77 degrees and B is, and one of them is 28 degrees. You have to find the angle B. Got it? So they are adjacent angles. B and 28 are the adjacent angles. So add the measures of the adjacent angle and set the sum equals 77. 28 degrees and plus B equals 77 because the measure of the complete angle is 77 degrees. Got it? So you can find angle B by shifting 28 to the other side. It would be subtracted from the other side. Measure of angle is 160 degrees. What is the measure of supplementary angle? So sum of supplementary angles is 180 degrees. So n plus 160 equals 180 degrees. Got it? So you have to shift that 160 to the other side. It would be 160 minus 180 minus 160, and 180 minus 160 is 20. That means the supplementary angle of 160 is 20 degrees. Got it? Okay, the next one is measure of an angle is 149 degrees. what is the measure of supplementary angle? So n plus 149 equals 180 degrees. So shift the 149 to the other side, you will get your supplementary angle. So it would be 31. That means the supplementary angle is 31 degrees. Got it? Okay, on the top right corner, you have a test button. Let's just start with the test. Okay, the measure of an angle is 155 degrees. What is the measure of supplementary angle? So we just did supplementary n plus 155 is 180 degrees. N plus 1 because the sum of supplementary angles is 180. Got it? So n equals 180 minus 150 and that would be 30 degrees. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Oh, it's 155. Sorry, not 150. So it would be then 25 degrees. Got it? Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the measure of an angle is 34 degrees. What is the measure of supplementary angle? So the n plus 34 is 180 degrees. And when you subtract 34 to the other side, it would be 146. Got it? It would be 146. So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, what is the measure of angle? The measure of an angle is 11 degrees. What is the measure of complementary angles? So sum of complementary angles is 90 degrees. That would be then n plus 11 equals 90 degree. N plus 11 equals 90 degree. So n equals 90 minus 11. It would be 79 degrees. Got it? So the supplementary angle is 79 degrees. Got it? You can find a live chat button right below the video. You can communicate with right below the uh, video. You can communicate with me with the chat box, live chat option. So you can write the answers on the live chat. Your participation is highly appreciated. Got it? Okay, what is the value of C? Okay, let me write it down on board. Okay, this sign means it is the 90 angle, that is 90 degrees. Got it? And one of them is 28, I think. 29 degrees. One of them is 29 degrees. You need to find the other one. You need to find the length of this angle. Got it? So the complete angle is 90 degrees. So the one you have to find, you have to do 90 minus 29. So it would be 61 degrees. Got it? Yes, very good. It would be 61 degrees. So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the measure of an angle is 14 degrees. What is the measure of supplementary angle? So the sum of supplementary angles is 180 degrees. So you have to subtract 14 to the 180. So 180 subtract 14 is 166. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, what is the measure of n? The angle on the very good. The angle on the straight line is 180 degrees. So one of them is 65 degrees. So you can need to find the value of n. How do you find the value of n? You have to subtract 65 out of 180. Got it? It would be 115. Okay, the measure of an angle is 76 degrees. Yes, very good. The measure of an angle is 76 degrees. What is the measure of complementary angle? So the sum of complementary angle is 90 degrees. So then it would be 90 minus 76 is 90 minus 76 is 14. Very good. Okay, what is the value of B? The sum of complete angle is 77. Let me write it down on the board. That's the one we did on tutorial, isn't it? This one is 28. This one is 77. We have to find the value of B. So the value of B is 77 minus 28. And 77 minus 28 is 17 minus 8 is 9. 49 degrees. Got it? So the answer is 49. So select the correct option and click on the OK button. So you can complete the test right after the session or later today. I'm moving on to the next chapter, next topic. If you need more help with this topic, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Also, you can find these lessons on aplusstudents.com. There you have to log in using your email address and password. Then you have to scroll down to grade 10 maths, and we are working on chapter 5, that is angles. Got it? Okay, let's start with the topic that is angle bisectors. The next topic is angle bisectors. Okay, the topic is angle bisectors. So first you need to see what is the bisector means, the angle bisector. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important definitions. Got it? So I'm going to write the definition of the angle bisector on the board. The bisector means an angle bisector is a ray that divides the angle into two equal parts. So what is angle bisector? An angle bisector is a ray that divides the angle into two equal parts. That means the parts are equal. Got it? Okay, let's start with examples. An angle bisected forming two new angles. If the original angle had the measure 22, what is the measure of each new angle? Okay, that is the angle and it has the measurement 22 degrees. So it it is bisected with, so what is the original angle is 22 degrees. What is the measure of each new angle? As written, as you can see by the definition, angle bisector is a ray that divides the angle into two equal parts. That is very important point, equal parts. So when you have 22 degrees, you divided them into two parts. 22 divided by 2 is 11. That means the original angle is 22 and the new angles measure are 11 degrees. Both of them are. This one is 11 and this one is 11, and collectively they makes 22 degrees. Got it? Okay, good. Okay, the next one is after bisecting an angle, Lara has two new angles. Each new angle, each with measurement 85, 84. What was the measurement of the original angle? Okay, here you have 84 and here you have 84. That is the measurement of the bisected angles. Got it? You need to find the original one. So for the original one, you have to multiply the value by 2. That means originally it is 168 degrees before bisection. Got it? Okay, on the top right corner, you have a test button. Let's just start with the test. Okay, after bisecting an angle, candle has two new angles, each with a measure of 4 degrees. What was the measure of the original angle? So the original angle is, you can write the answers in the chat box so that you can communicate with me, and the communication is highly appreciated. So please write the messages in the, write the answers in the live chat button. Got it? Yes, very good. It would be 8. Because the bisector divides the angle into two equal parts. So the equal parts are 4. You have to add them, or either you can multiply them by 2. 4 times 2 is 8. Very good. Okay, an angle is bisected, forming two new angles. If the original angle had a measure of 22 degrees, what would be the measure of each new angle? What is the measure of each new angle? So the originally the angle is 22 degrees before bisection. Then the angle is bisected. So what is the length of the angle? Measurement of the angle? Very good. It would be 11 because 22 divided by 2 is 11. Very good. Um, TVP underscore XMAJ, please write your name here so that that would be easy for me to call your names. Okay, the next one is an angle is bisected, forming two new angles. Each new angle has a measurement of 11 degrees. What was the measure of the original angles? So after bisection, they are 11 degrees. So before bisection, they are 11 times 2 is 22. Very good, Ash. It is 22. Okay, after bisecting an angle measuring 54 degrees, devil has two angles. What is the measure of each of the new angle? 22. 54 divided by 2 is 22, isn't it? It is 27. 54 by 2 is 27. Yes, it is 27. Okay, if an angle is bisected to form two new angles 7 degrees, what was the measure of the original angle? So 7 times 2 is 14. That means the originally the angle is 14 degrees. Got it? Very good, Ola and Ash. Your participation is highly appreciated. Very good. Okay, an angle is bisected, forming two new angles. If the original angle had a measure of 38 degrees, what is the measure of each new angle? Originally it is 38. Now you have to form two new angles. So 38 divided by 2 is 19. Very good. It would be 19 after the bisection. Okay, an angle is bisected. Uh, After bisecting an angle measures 8 degrees, yawn has now two angles. What is the measure of each new angle? 8 divided, originally it is 8, and after the bisection it would be then 4. Got it? Yes, very good. It would be 4. An angle is bisected forming two new angles. Each new angle has a measure of 9 degrees. What was the measure of the original angle? So after the bisection, it would be 9. So originally they are 12. No, 9 times 2 is 18. It is then 18. You can see the options 15 and 18. So it would be 18. Got it? If an angle is bisected to form two new angles 19 degrees, what is the measure of the original angle? Now, the bisection divides the angle into two equal parts. Got it? So when it is 19, that means the complete angle is 19 times 2, and 19 times 2 is 38. Got it? Okay, if the after bisecting an angle, Lara has two new angles, each with measure of 84 degrees. What was the measure of the original angle? So for the original angle, you have to add them. Both of them have 84, or either you have to multiply them. 84 times 2 is 168. Got it? Select the correct option and click on the OK button. So you can come. I'm moving on to the next topic. You can complete the test by yourself later today. And if you need more help with the topic, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday. Got it? The next topic is construct an angle bisector. Okay, let me just explain how to bisect an angle. Okay, so the diagram below shows a nearly completed construction of the bisection of angle A. Complete the construction. Okay, so basically what you have to do, you have a angle that is A, B and C. So you need to keep your protector here, and you have to make a circle right over this point. Got it? So when you make a circle over this point, it would be like this. Got it? Then you have to keep the protector over here, and you have to make another circle that is the center of the circle is now this. It would like this. But that's the topic we have. We don't do this the topic on board. So leave the topic, move on to the next topic, because it is difficult to do the one on board. Construct a congruent angle. Yes, same is the case for this one. because I don't have the tools to do these questions on board. Okay, leave the ones we have to complete the test for the topics we are doing. We are doing angle bisectors. Okay, let's just complete the test we are doing earlier. After bisecting an angle, candle has two new angles with a measure of 4 degrees. What was the measure of the original angle? After bisecting, it is 4. So originally it is 4 times 2. That means originally it is 8. Got it? Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, an angle is bisected, forming two new angles. If the original angle had a measure of 22 degrees, what is the measure of each new angle? 22 divided by 2 is the angle of, because 22 divided by 2 is 11, not 12. You have to divide 22 by 2 is 11. Okay, an angle is bisected, forming two new angles. Each new angle has a measure of 11 degrees. What was the measure of original angle? After bisection, the new angles has the measure 11 degrees. That means originally they are 11 times 2 is 22. Got it? Very good, Ola. It is 22. After bisecting an angle measuring 54 degrees, double has two angles. What is the measurement of each new angle? 27 or 22? Yes, it is 27. If an angle is bisected to form two new angles 7 degrees, what was the measure of the original angle? Yes, it is 14. 17 times 2 is 14. Very good. Okay, an angle is bisected forming two new angles. If the original angle had a measure of 38 degrees, what is the measure of each new angle? 38 divided by 2 is 19. Ola, your bisection, the bisecting line divides the angle into two equal parts. So 38 divided by 2 is 19. Okay, after bisecting an angle measuring 8 degrees, yuan has two angles. What is the measure of each new angle? 8 divided by 2 is 4. That means the new angle is 4 degrees. Got it? An angle is bisected, forming two new angles. Each new angle has a measurement of 9 degrees. What was the measurement of the original angle? Originally, the angle is 18. 9 times 2 is 18. Good. Okay, if an angle is bisected to form two new 19-degree angles, what was the measure of the original angle? 19 times 2 is 38. So the original angle has the measurement 38. Got it? After bisecting an angle, Lara has two new angles, each with a measure of 84 degrees. What was the measure of the original angle? So after the bisection, they are 84 degrees. So before bisection, they are 84 times 2, it would be 168. Got it? Yes, very good. If an angle is bisected to form two new 73-degree angles, what was the measure of the original angle? 73 times 2 is 146. That means originally the angle is 146. If an angle is bisected to form two new 14-degree angles, what was the measure of the original angle? 14 times 2 is 28. That means it is 28. Okay, if an angle measuring 40 degrees is bisected to form two new angles, what is the measurement of each new angle? It would be 20. Before bisection it is 40. So after bisection it would be into equal portions. So 20 divided by 2, 40 divided by 2 is 20. Got it? If an angle is bisected to form two new angles, 13-degree angles, what was the measure of the original angles? Original angle is 13 times 2 and it would be 26. After bisecting an angle measuring 10 degrees, Lasalle has two angles. What is the measure of the new angles? 10 divided by 2 is 5. That means the new angle is 5 degrees. Got it? After bisecting an angle, Justin has two new angles with each of the measure of 6 degrees. What was the measure of the original angles? It would be 12. Got it? 2 times 6 is 12. After bisecting an angle, Vinton has two new angles, each with a measure of 49 degrees. What was the measurement of the original angle? 49 times 2 is 98. After bisecting an angle, Halley has two new angles, each with a measure of 17 degrees. What was the measure of the original angle? 17 times 2 is 34. After bisecting an angle, Bob has two new angles, each with a measure of 15 degrees. What was the measure of the original angle? 15 times 2 is 30. An angle is bisected forming two new angles if the original angle is 74 degrees. What is the measure of the new angle? So 74 divided by 2 is 37. That means the new two angles has the length measure 37 degrees. Got it? After bisecting an angle, Ballet has two new angles, each with a measurement of 47 degrees. What was the measurement of the original angle? So after the bisecting, they are 37 degrees. So that means before bisection, they are 47 times 2 is 94. Got it? An angle is bisected, forming two new angles. If the original angle had a measure of 26 degrees, what is the measure of the new angle? 26 times 2 is 26 divided by 2 is, yes, it is 13 degrees. After bisecting an angle, Brenna has two new angles, each with a measure of 68 degrees. What was the measure of the original angle? 68 times 2 is 136. Got it? If an angle measuring 34 degrees is bisected to form two new angles, what is the measure of each new angle? 34 divided by 2 is 17. It is. Got it? If an angle measuring 90 degrees is bisected to form two new angles, what is the measure of each new angle? 90 divided by 2 is 45. So we have completed the topic. L- Let's see if I can find the tools to construct the angle bisector or congruent angles on the board. Then we'll do these topics in the next class. Got it? So that's all for today. If you need more help with the topics we did, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Also, you can find the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password. Then you have to scroll down to grade 10 maths. Then you have to click on view all lessons. We are doing chapter 5, that is angles, and you can find the chapter. We covered the topic find measures of complementary, supplementary measure, vertical and adjacent angles, and angle bisectors. Got it? If you need more help with the topic, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. That's all for today. See you in the next class. If you find these sessions helpful, please make sure to like the videos. Okay? Thank you. Bye.